Hello, 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 guys. How are we doing today? Let me get my actual thing up. Nope, that's not the right one. One of these is. This one. Hello, guys. How are we doing? I can't see the chat for some reason. Oh, there we are. Now I can see it. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can we all hear me okay? Is the stream okay? Just let me know. I'm on a apparently 5-second delay, so we'll see how it is. Yes, Streaming Ethan is in the building. Woohoo. I know, I'm excited. I haven't done one of these since October. I've just been busy, guys. I've been busy. But I thought, seeing as though we made 4,000 subscribers, it's tough, innit? It's tough. I thought I had to do a live stream, you know. I have to. But yeah, what did we think of the end of the episode? Shock twist in the story, I know. Craziness. Also, I'm gonna open my mini prosecco bottle because I figured what better time than a random Sunday night when I'm on stream with you lot. Hey team, yes, hello Jade. Well, hello everybody actually. Really happy to have you here. Glad that we're all doing okay. Hello Bella. Okay, I'm really struggling with this. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, I've got it open. I've changed my user like 10 times. Oh, I know exactly who you are. We're trembling. Honestly, you should be. What's gonna happen to recording, Ethan? That's what you gotta find out. You have to wait and see where the story goes. I know. We've already seen what happened to Karen, Ethan. Is he dead? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Okay. We're doing quite well. This is what we're working with today. How are we all doing today? We happy? We thriving? How are we doing with TikTok down? If you're from the US, if you're not from the US, it doesn't matter. But if you are from the US, are you coping well? I'm reminding you to add Kenzie versus Asia to the bingo card, and you should add the knee walk with Maddie solos. Absolutely. Who am I then? Oh, I can't remember your usernames. It was like a while ago, but I remember you were like obsessed. You might this might be the wrong person, but like I remember there was someone that was really obsessed with the like the new Dance Mums, and their name was like based on one of those. TikTok is back apparently. Yes, apparently TikTok is back, which is kind of exciting for everyone who that affects. For me, it doesn't matter because it wasn't down, so I never actually lost it. Right, so I'm adding Mackenzie versus Asia. I almost forgot her name there. And Maddie Kneewalk. Okay, cool. And yeah, Mackenzie versus Asia. Let me save that. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. CapCut is gone. Honestly, that is a blessing. CapCut is the worst editing software I've ever used in my whole life. Like, I actually have a burning dislike for it. I would rather use Windows Movie Maker than use CapCut. I've been doing theatre all day. Ooh, what you doing? What are you doing in your theatre? I'm assuming, like, you're doing a show? If you are, what are you doing? I'm invested. I was crying. Oh, over TikTok. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Did you watch the Pillow Talk video with Melissa, Christy, Jill, and Kelly? Yes. No. I did. I watched like the first one where they were like, "Oh, we're gonna be doing it." Ha ha ha. Ooh, Shrek is a good musical. It's not incredible by any stretch of the imagination. I've seen a very, very, very bad production of it. But then I watched the Broadway version, which was on Netflix a couple of years ago, and it was absolutely incredible. Please, I love CapCut. I usually relate to Ethan, but now I feel so distant from you. I think it's because I don't enjoy editing on my phone or my iPad, and CapCut is like big on your iPad or your phone, and on PC it's an absolute nightmare to use, and there are just better editing softwares on PC. So, I mean, I use DaVinci for my videos. I used to use Sony Vegas, but then I stopped doing that. Ooh, before I started doing these kind of videos, way back in the day, when I was still doing gaming videos on YouTube. Um, So yeah, I don't know if I told you this before, but one of my friends actually lives across from Melissa. Yes, you did. I do. You did tell me about this. Yes, I do remember that. That is very, very cool. Um, honestly, get your friend to go over and be like, "Yo, this guy reacts." Actually, no, don't. Melissa's probably the worst person for you to do that to because I do slag her off a lot. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe don't do that. But if your friend wants to go around to like Chrissy's house, don't do it. Don't do that. Actually, do not do that. That is we do not condone that. That was a joke. This was just a joke. Don't cancel me. But yeah, no, I hope you guys are surviving and thriving. So obviously this chill and chat session is basically just to let you guys know what is hip and happening on the channel over the next coming months. Hi from Australia. Hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. That surname doesn't strike me as Australian. That it's giving Eastern European just from Dimitrievsky. Is that how you would say that? I've probably butchered that. I'm very sorry. Um, I did a lot of like Russian in school, not Russian like the language, but the topic, and so I'm quite used to saying the names. And but that one, there's too many words. Czechia. Oh, lovely. Giving Lithuania. Hi from Florida. Hello, hello. How my background is Macedonian. Nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Australia's cool though. That's really, really cool. Lithuania. Yeah, not quite Macedonian. But yeah, close. Eastern Europe still, I think. Potentially. Might be wrong. Uh-oh. Your YouTube is having a tough time. You're not receiving enough video. What? What do you mean? Viewers will experience buffering. What do you mean? I'm so confused. What is wrong? What is wrong here? I have no idea. History A level coming to haunt me. Lol at the mention of Russia. I loved that topic with every single fiber of my being. And like I still remember it all to this day. I also did Ireland. That one was sometimes a bit boring because like there was a period of like 20 years when nothing happened, but they spent like five classes on it, and it was like nothing happened in these years. And then China we did with like the Mao dynasty, which wasn't great as well. I didn't enjoy that one as well. But Russia I really, really enjoyed. Now I have no idea what is happening, but I'm assuming it is something to do with. I actually don't know. It just says error. It's not receiving enough video. But is the stream okay for you guys? I went live early and accidentally played a song, and now I'm copyrighted and can't stream again. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough and rough. Was that on YouTube? Because yeah, YouTube are really strict on that. I can't lie. Oh, I'm not sorry you had to go. Sorry. I'll watch it later if you upload it on the channel. Absolutely. Check it out. Go for it. What do you mean nothing happened in here? No, no. I didn't say that nothing happened in Irish history. I said we did the entirety of like 1770 something to 1920, and there's a period of 20 years where like nothing happened, and they were just like, and because it was focused on like Anglo-Irish relations, it was basically just like the English were just being bastards. And I was just like, brilliant. Thank you. Thanks for that one. Okay, perfect. Stream's fine. Okay, good. YouTube is just having an absolute mare with me. It just was like, nah, you're shit. But yeah, cool, cool. Oh, it ended. What ended? What's ended? The heck? Huh? I'm so confused. Hey, what side do you want to win on the traitor? I always want the traitors to win. I think the traitors are. It's a lot harder to win as a traitor than it is as a faithful, I think. And I think the faithful can get lucky by just being like, oh, well, we haven't looked at you yet. Let's just vote you off. And then they vote off a traitor. That's what happened in season 1 of the traitors. UK especially. I approve that message as an Irish person, but love you though. So I'm always rooting for the traitors. I do think that Mina will not make the final. I think Charlotte's gonna stab her in the back, and I'm so sad. The next video is coming up tomorrow. I've already filmed it. So if you're a member, go watch it. If you're not, you'll have to wait till tomorrow. The live ended for me for a sec, but I just had to exit and go back in. Perfect. For like a split second, the stream kind of went blank. I have no idea what's going on. Let me see what's up, because I don't know how to fix this. Stream. This is not helpful. Please tell me what is going on. I don't even know. I'm assuming it'll be fine. Opinions on Alexander. Alexander is an absolute king. We love Alexander. Like, actually love Alexander. I'm so happy that he was picked to come back. Like, I dread to think the iconic moments that we could have lost out on because he wasn't here. Like, I actually think I would have been really upset. So I think the opposite. I think Mina will make the final and Charlotte is trying too hard to plant Mina in a bad way. Interesting. I want King Alexander to win and be revealed as a what? But what? Huh? I can't wait for the final. I just want King Alexander to win and reveal himself to be a secret traitor. He's not a traitor, is he? No. Love the vibe of small YouTuber streaming, so cozy. It is a little bit cozy. It feels like you're not quite in my room, but you're around there. I've been watching Survivor for the first time. I'm watching Survivor Philippines. It's so good. Why I didn't watch it before. There's one person, though, that's actually pissing... What does PSMO mean? Like, pissing me off? Because isn't that just PMO? I don't know. I'm confused now. I am baffled. But yeah, I've been reacting to Survivor on my channel. It's really, really fun. If you like the traitors and you enjoy the traitors, make sure to actually watch it, because I do react to it and it is very entertaining. It's probably, like, I'm obviously very, very like passionate about Dance Moms, but after Dance Moms it probably comes Survivor for like content. Traitors is fun, but like sometimes those videos is literally just me sitting there talking to a camera for 30 minutes and it's like, this is a bit awkward. I've got nothing to bounce off of, whereas at least with Survivor I've got that. Traitors, Linda's head. Huh? Oh yeah, that was so unbelievably funny. I can't lie. Oh, hang on. I clicked a button. Oh no. Okay, I'm back. Charlotte is winning it. Mina has fucked up by recruiting her and the faithful seems too divided. You see, I don't actually think that Mina is that fucked right now. I think she will become more fucked over the next couple of episodes. Because the only person currently that's like, it's Mina, is Freddie. And he's the only person that actually believes it's her. But he says it to everyone and everyone's like, nah, I just don't see it. So I don't know. It'll be very interesting. It'll be very, very interesting to see what happens. Would you ever react to any Aussie shows? We have the best Married at First Sight drama here. Listen, I watched the last season of Married at First Sight. I did not finish it. I did reviews on the channel and it didn't go great. But the issue with Married at First Sight is I think I would only want to react to the dinner parties. And I would watch the other episodes myself. Because there's 4 episodes a week in the UK when it gets released. And it is just overwhelming to be able to get that kind of content out. And also the amount of time it takes to record as well. So I'd probably only do that and maybe the commitment ceremonies. I don't know. Are you ever going to watch Beverly Hills? Honestly, if I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch a Real Housewives, it's going to be Beverly Hills. I would love to watch Beverly Hills or Atlanta because I really like Phaedra as well. You should watch King of Queens next. I'm just not... I don't know. It's not really my vibe. I don't know. What is it about? Like, I looked it up and I remember being like, but like I can't remember exactly what it's about. Have you reacted to Survivor Philippines? No, so I haven't seen any season past the season that I'm currently on, which is Palau. I think Philippines is a lot later down the line. I could be wrong, I don't know. But as far as I'm aware, it's not for a while. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. I love Survivor, Big Brother, UK and US traitors, anything really. Yeah, anything competitive reality, I love it. I clicked a button, last words of streaming Ethan. Imagine I just blew everything up. That would be funny. Do you react to Deal or No Deal Island? I've not seen Deal or No Deal Island. I haven't. It's not available in the UK, so it's kind of like, do I like do you know what I mean? I'm not really sure if I'll go for that one just yet. Am I the only one who watched and remembered that Rise and Fall show by Greg James? No. What was that? I don't remember that. Is there anyone you think will definitely make the final? I'm thinking Leanne, Freddie, and Alexander. I think Freddie's gone before that. I think I think the smart thing is, it sucks that Freddie had a shield in this episode. Otherwise, I think Mina would have made a strong case to get rid of him. Um, because I think she could then play the I'm being set up card. Somebody is setting me up by killing Anna, then killing Lisa, and then killing Freddie, the three people that have accused me. That's a bit suspicious. I feel like she could play it on that. Um, as for Leanne and Alexander, I actually think that they're gonna get rid of Joe next. So I don't know about maybe Leanne will make it. I think Alexander could get banished. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't know whether he is going to make final. I'd love him to, but I don't think he will. I'm so excited for you to watch The Next Step. It's a Canadian classic. I've met so much of the cast. Okay, so here's the thing with Next Step. I'll give you like a brief overview, and then when I talk about like my plans for 2025, I'll talk more about The Next Step. But I am kind of excited to start delving into more scripted stuff, like some more TV shows rather than reality TV, purely because I watch a lot of TV as it is. I watch more TV than I watch movies, and I love shows that have high intensity, high drama, and just like keep me guessing. Also, big bonus for The Next Step, 22-minute episodes. Brilliant. Excellent. Pageants for teens. I'm not big into pageants. I can't lie. I think toddlers and tiaras I will do because it's iconic, but I don't know whether I don't know whether I'll go for that yet. We'll see how toddlers and tiaras does, because if toddlers and tiaras does well, then I'll consider Kim of Queens. But if it doesn't, then like I'd never heard of that show, but I have heard of Toddlers and Tiaras, and it's quite infamous. So, sorry, I'm really far behind on chat. Yeah, it's one of the older ones or newer. I'm not really sure. I'm fairly certain it's like between season 15 and 20. I don't know exactly. I know season 20 is Heroes and Villains, and season 16 is Micronesia. The one that's like fans versus favorites. That I know that's season 16. The coach is actually spunky, but her sister is obnoxious though. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's so fair. The dinner parties and the couch sessions where they stay or go are the best, and the whole recap is played in the episodes for the week, so understandable. Yeah, so I feel like I will probably like react to the dinner parties and the couch sessions more so than the week bits. Like, I might give my brief thoughts on what I thought of them, but we'll see how it goes. Off topic, but I love your channel. You always put me in a good mood and put a smile on my face. Honestly, you guys are so cute. It actually does make me feel so warm when you guys are like, "Ah, that's so sweet. I really like you. You're my favorite YouTuber." When you say I'm your favorite YouTuber, I'm like, oh, you guys need to watch more YouTube. Because how am I your favorite YouTuber? That's absolutely crazy. Are You the One is a good competitive show. They have the perfect yes. So I went to Wales last weekend and to see a friend for her birthday, and on the train there with another friend, she was telling me about this show and how crazy it is, and I was like, ooh, this actually does sound quite fun. Like, I'm not really into like love shows unless it's Married at First Sight. That's why I haven't watched like Love is Blind, or like I struggle with Love Island unless it's like the All Stars version, because then I just find it to be hysterical to watch them all know each other, have all shagged each other, and they're just chilling and vibing. But that is something that I was like, oh, I might actually want to check that out at some point. Joe is insufferable. Yeah, Joe's tough. Joe, it's a tough sell with Joe, but equally, you can't have a TV show about having someone that's just a little bit insufferable. Do you know what I mean? How I Met Your Mother is a good show. It is an incredible show. I have watched that show about 4 or 5 times all the way through, and I really, really enjoy it. Will you ever do animated shows? What kind of animated shows? I'm not really into anime. I'm sorry, it's just not my vibe. It's not anything against it. It's just not me. But animated shows, like, what do you mean? Because like there are some really good animated shows, like Big Mouth, 10 out of 10. Love that show. Total Drama Island is on the list for later in 2025 to have a look at, but we'll see how it goes. What TV show would you review? Well, that's very, very broad. That's a very, very broad question. I do a lot of British reality shows purely because they're on my TV. I might as well do them. CBB is going to be coming up, Celebrity Big Brother, in the UK, which I'm excited for. Other than that, I'm currently just sticking with Dance Moms, Survivor. Got Traitors US coming up, and hopefully New Zealand 2 at some point this year, and hopefully Canada 1 and 2 because they haven't been in the country yet. Where are the majority of your subscribers from geographically? US. US is the biggest demographic of my YouTube. Let me get up the actual like stats for you, but I'm fairly certain it is YouTube. It is America. Let me just double check. So it's so funny every time I come onto channels your audience watches and it's Brad Evans, and I'm like, yeah, I figured. I figured most people came from his videos to find me. So yeah, United States is 41% and United Kingdom is 28.3%, which is actually good. I can't lie. I'm impressed with that. I think proportion wise is quite good. Hello, love your videos, especially on the Traitors UK. Oh, thank you so much for eEdits FC. It's so nice to see someone that likes football in my group, in my chat, because I genuinely could watch a game of football and I would just know what's going on, the basics. I do sit with my friends and I have to ask 1,000 million questions. I want to apply for the Traitors season 5, but I'm not. My chat moved forward. But I'm not 18 until May. That is rough and tough. That is rough and tough for you. Have you tried your hand at applying for the Traitors? Now, I don't know. I would like to, but I don't know whether. First of all, and I've said this in a couple of my videos, I feel like I would. I'd suck at the game in terms of like, if I was a traitor and I got voted out, I'd be such a sore loser. Oh, I'd be such a sore loser. I'd be such a sore loser in general if I got voted out. If I got murdered, then like it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna cry about it, but it is what it is. But if I got banished, oh yeah, I would hate to see what I'd be like. Why don't you react to the Traitor, the 2004 version, and first try the Traitors? Or just watch it. It's kind of fun. Okay, I might actually do that at some point. That's not a bad idea. What do you think about the theory on the Traitors? There is a book that said the seer at the end of last episode. That we go. Now, this seer role, I feel like it's happening, and I feel like this could be a moment that either makes the Traitors season 3 an all-timer, or it's something that's going to taint the series and it's going to make it one that people don't look back on fondly. And I am really worried because up until this moment, it has been like 10 out of 10. I've been hooked every single episode and I feel like I have to watch it on the day. I've not missed a single episode so far. I haven't maybe watched it at the exact time it's on, but like I've watched it that day. I do feel like it could be a similar moment to when Amanda got kicked off in season 1 and then I just kind of lost interest in the series. I didn't finish season 1 for the longest time because I just gave up. I got bored. Western animation, like Big Mouth. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the show. It depends on the show. But like, maybe at some point. Will you do AUDC season 2? Absolutely. That is coming after season 3 is finished. So you'll have to wait a couple of months for that, but it will be coming at some point. Another good competitive show that I've watched is The Mole. The Mole is 10 out of 10. I love that show. It's what I wish they would do one season with the traitors, in which, like, we still saw the traitors making their decisions, but their identities are obscured, maybe for, like, the first 3 episodes, just so that we can play along. I feel like the traitors would be so much more interesting if everyone was on Twitter after every single episode theorizing about who they think is the traitor, as well as, like, trying to work out what they're going to do next. Because I feel at the moment, for the audience, a lot of the mystery is gone. Whereas I feel like if they put us in the seats of the faithful, like, oh, who are the traitors? I feel like that could be really, really, really good. But they'd have to work out how to do it. Maybe they vote the most trusted faithful person. They get to pick one person to reveal whether they're faithful or a traitor. That's just what I saw online. So the issue with the seer role is it is kind of game breaking in the term of, like, it just feels like, yeah, it just feels like it's a bit, oh. Like, if you pick Nina and she's a traitor, like, oh, okay, so you're bringing that up. Oh, I'm the seer. I saw that she's the traitor. Okay, game's done then. Let's not even bother having a round table. Let's just send her home. I feel like it's got to be another kind of twist. I can't lie. Okay, it may be the US purely because you react to Dance Moms fairly frequently. Yeah, probably that's pretty much what it is. I can't lie. That is probably what it is. Oh, I love football so much. I have a supporter team. I watch England matches, and that is about where my football interest lies. I can't lie. I just don't. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But, like, the way my friends react is the way. There is a fly in my room. I've just seen it go past. The way my friends react with, like, football is the way I react with reality shows and, like, competitive reality shows. Yeah, I saw Brad, and then YouTube was like, you might like this other British guy reacting to Dance Moms. Yep, that's me, famous other British guy that reacts to Dance Moms. If I applied to Love Island, would you watch it? Absolutely. I always watch Love Island. I normally get bored halfway through, I can't lie. I normally get to Casa Amor, and if the juice isn't juicing by that point, I give up. Like, Casa Amor either makes or breaks a series, and sometimes it breaks it, sometimes it makes it. Okay, fine, I'll drop the show I want you to watch, Has Been Hotel. Controversial maybe, but it's also pretty good. I have heard it is very, very good, so I would be down to watch it, but I have to say, I'm sorry, it's not a priority right now. I have my priorities, and also, we'll get onto this in a little bit, but I will be cutting down on the amount of videos that I do a week. Just because it is getting, I mean, I've been doing 7 a week for literally God knows how long. In fact, since February 7th of last year. So I've managed to keep it up, even though I've been on holiday like 4 times. I do have to cut down because otherwise it's going to get a little bit, it's just getting a bit much. It is getting a little bit OTT. Just because I think I'm putting more effort into the videos, and therefore it's taking me longer, and I just need like a day or 2 a week to just be like, okay, today I'm gonna get on with life things. Hello Christina V, welcome to the chat. If you could add one new thing to the traitors, what would you add? I'm going to do a video at the end of the season about my wish list for season 4. If I could add one new thing, I think I would add in the doctor role. The medic. That every single night, the medic chooses somebody to save. And if the traitors choose that person, then they don't get killed. So it's almost like this person gives out a shield each night. I think that would be a very interesting role to add into the mix. And if they get killed first, tough luck, do you know what I mean? They can also choose to protect themselves, but I think they have to put a limit on how many times they can do that in a game. Who do you think is getting murdered on Wednesday? I hope it's Joe. I don't think it's going to be Jake. I'll be 100% honest. Jake literally has said that he doesn't believe it to be Mina or Charlotte, so there's no reason to get rid of Jake. Joe, he's a little bit more suspicious on Mina. Leanne, I don't think he's suspicious on either Charlotte or Mina. So I feel like the smart decision is to go for Joe. Because they said a traitor hunter and Mina said it would be hard for her and they were close. I feel like I feel like they're losing the game. I can't lie. If they get rid of Jake, I feel like Jake's got no clue. How long will you go with Dance Moms? There's so many phases of the show. I will be watching all of it. Trust me. Trust me, I will be watching all of it. Don't you worry. Oh no, I'm at work, so I'm missing this. Hi everyone. Cheers, Ethan, for keeping on doing what you do. Have fun, everyone. Wish I could be part of things. Oh, welcome, Amy. Glad that you could make it. Send some love to Amy in the chat. She's awesome. Sorry that you're at work. I guess that this is not optimum time for Australia and New Zealand. Sorry, guys. It's a shame that your Survivor watches don't get as many views. I am loving Palau. And yeah, it is a shame that they don't get as many views. But I think it's also a good sign that I've seen they're not getting many views and I'm keeping on going with it. Because I genuinely love Survivor. I think it's incredible. Palau. Oh, actually, am I enjoying Palau? That's a good question. I still think my favourite season so far has been Amazon. I think then it would probably go All Stars, then Vanuatu. Palau, it's better than Thailand. It's better than Marquesas. To be fair, it depends on how the end game goes. I feel like I know how the end game is going to go based on the episode that I've just watched, which is the one where, spoiler alert, click off the video if you have been watching along and you don't want to know spoilers. The one where Stephanie goes home. I feel like I know how it's going to go. So, I don't know. We'll see. Erica, can you even go on Love Island if you're like an Irish citizen? Like, is that possible? Does Ireland have a Love Island that I don't know about? I fear I'd be too messy if I went on Love Island just to give people what they want and then would silently sob at night because I would feel really bad. If I went on a reality show, I actually would give no fucks. I think that's also why I can't go on, because I would give no fucks. Yeah, don't worry, Ethan, about cutting down videos. Take care of yourself. I say I'm going to cut down videos. The days when I don't upload, I'll have like shorts going out of like my videos. So I'll still be like racking in the views. Fairabat has been. I do think you'll like it. I've heard it's like a musical, so I'd totally be down for it. I can't lie. I like your medic idea, but I think as per the rules of the game, they shouldn't be allowed to reveal. Oh, absolutely, you shouldn't be allowed to reveal. Yeah, that's just yeah, basic. I can't lie. How long do you think the traitors will last for? I talked to a few people, and from those I talked to, they split on season 3. Really? I love it, personally. I think the traitors will go on for years and years and years and years. It's one of BBC's biggest shows. It's the same as like Doctor Who, like to an extent EastEnders, but like EastEnders is a soap, so it's a different category altogether. I think it's one of the biggest things that it's what the BBC has been hoping for since the pandemic, to have something that is gonna help boost them and save them. Like, everybody talks about the traitors. It's incredible. Jake said that in a confessional. No, not a clue what that's about. That he's a traitor hunter, or that they were close with Mina. I've no clue. I sometimes I switch off when they're in their confessionals and they're just waffling, and sometimes I'm too busy writing notes to actually listen to what's going on. Wow, that's so weird. I was thinking the same thing. Again, not sure what that's about, guys. Sorry. I'm so happy that you have kept up doing 7 videos a week, but it is a lot. You also don't want to burn yourself out or cause yourself to despise making videos because you've overworked yourself. Do you know what? That's actually so fair and valid. But I do love making videos, and like, I feel like if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing 7 a week. I think it got a little bit tough before I'd reached 1,000. Like, before I started doing Dance Moms, it was getting a little bit tough to like keep up the grind of doing 1 a day, especially when like they weren't getting many views, the videos. But like recently they've been doing very, very well. Also in Australia, it's not the worst time. It's 7:45 a.m. Sorry, there's a 7:45 a.m. I wouldn't know that, sorry. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I don't mind doing it. I think the reason I wanted to do like a year every single day upload, but obviously January last year was a bit hectic because I had so much going on, and then February is when I started doing it properly. So I'm going to do it until Feb 7th, maybe like the week after actually, because I've written out a schedule of what my videos are planned for up until then. And then after that is when I'm gonna do, so roughly last week of Feb is when I'm gonna be doing the pilot week. I know I said start of Feb, but I think I'll do last week of Feb just because it's easier for me. Oh no. Okay. Which season / series of The Traitors have you watched beside these commented on the channel? Traitors have you seen beside these commented on the channel? Every single season that I've seen of The Traitors, I've done a series on, apart from season 1 of UK. So yeah. So that's the answer to that question. You know what, Jeff? Eddie, mate, not a clue what you're saying. You know what, Jeff? Like Jeff Probst? Maybe. Do you watch the challenge? I do not watch the challenge. I want to, but I just haven't got into it at the moment. I'm so busy, like, working during the day, and then when I get in bed, I watch, like, scripted TV rather than reality TV. Unless it's, like, for a video, then I'll sit and watch it. My mum is so addicted to Married at First Sight. Same. She watches any and all English-speaking mass versions. Yeah, same with my mum. I started with the English one, and then I went over to the Australian one, and I really enjoyed that season. I didn't get around to watching New Zealand, I can't lie, but I heard it wasn't amazing. I've now watched 2 seasons of Maths UK. Both of them were actually very entertaining, I can't lie. Not as entertaining as the Australian one, but like because it's like the British version, like I will just prefer it because it's more my culture kind of thing, but like it's the Australian one's still very good. Yeah, Danny was Irish. Remember, he was with India. What season was that? Was that season 8? I can't remember. I also Maura Higgins, isn't she Northern Irish? So technically she's in the UK. Could be wrong. I actually could be wrong with that. Is that a blue curtain beside you? It absolutely is. If I was to open it, it would be my door. Oh, sneak peek of the Dalek. But yeah, so that's the window next to me. If you watch the end of the Dance Ones episode, that's where the hang on, where is it? It's somewhere around here. Where did it go? It was actually here earlier. Oh, here we go. This random message that just happened to fly through the window. Dun dun dun! Imagine if Mina and Charlotte got banished and their banishments were orchestrated by none other than Joe, and he ended up winning somehow. If Joe wins this series, I will be just as angry as if Sam would have won Australia too. Just FYI. Sorry, I meant Jake said he doesn't think it's Mina or Charlotte. Yeah. Jake doesn't think it's Mina or Charlotte. In a confessional, yeah. Oh, he said it in a confessional. He didn't say it out loud. Yeah, but to be fair, you don't know who he's been talking to, do you? You don't know who he's been chatting to around the castle. They might not have shown clips of him saying that to people. In Traitors Canada Season 2, there was possibility to get a double vote during the round table. I said that there should be a double vote around the round table. I think that would be very interesting. Did you enjoy season... Oh my god. Sorry, I just skipped ahead. There's so many people in the chat. Oh my god. Did you enjoy Survivor Season 7, Pearl Islands? Probably my favourite season of the show. Yes, I looked at your name and I went Burton, and you're talking about Survivor. I was like, I'm sure he was on season 7. I like Pearl Islands. I really do. I think I need to rewatch it because, like, so I watched Pearl Islands, and then I obviously started doing Traitors US for YouTube, and I was watching Sandra, and I was like, I actually don't know how she got all the way to the end of that game. Like, I don't remember watching her and thinking she had a strong game, but then everyone says she had a really strong game, so I feel like I just wasn't paying attention to it in the same way that I am now, where I'm like analysing it. I was kind of just watching it in the background whilst I was getting on with other things. So I really feel like I need to go back to season 7 and just have another rewatch, because I don't really get it. Have you ever come across Friday Night Dinner? I came across this show online in high school and was obsessed with it. I think it was on the BBC. Absolutely was. I've never seen it. I have not. It's Channel 4, I think it was on. That's our channel in the UK. But yeah. Someone should play a drinking game for every time you say that's completely fair and valid. Honestly, if you did, you'd be paralytic and you'd be on the floor. Same with rough and tough. I say that a lot. Completely fair and valid. That is, I say that. That is like my catchphrase. One of my catchphrases anyway. Remember us before you get famous. Remember us before you get famous or when I get famous? Because before I get famous is now. And I definitely do remember you. Would you ever watch Too Hot to Handle or Love Island? I do watch Love Island in my own time. The videos weren't doing well on YouTube. And especially with like UK and US, there's a lot of episodes a week. I can't be reacting to them without severe amounts of stress. Or would you watch Outer Banks? Everyone's like, Outer Banks, Outer Banks, Outer Banks. I've never ever heard it or wanted to watch it. Is it like Good Riverdale? Is that what? Because like I looked it up and it looked interesting, but like I don't know if I want to do a series on it. I also didn't realize it was this popular. Do you know what I mean? Has Been is a musical, 2 songs per episode. It has a spin-off called Hell of a Boss. You might like as well, but obviously take your time with things. You clearly have a lot to do. I can be patient. I'll get around to looking at it at some point. Bad Girls Club. I have never seen it. I think I've looked at it before and I was like, not it's not jumping out at me, but maybe I'll do an episode on it at some point. That looks so organized, but please look after yourself. I love to be organized. That's how I managed to do it. So like I'm very good at like I cut myself off. So I start working usually around 10-11ish in the morning, finish about 4, do my actual job, which is tutoring, and then come back to it for a couple of hours afterwards, and then get into bed about 9 o'clock. So like I feel like I'm doing fine. I feel like I'm fine. But maybe one day I'll just crash and burn. I'm joking, I won't. I'm quite good at not burning out. I was just doing a party line when she plays an idol. Give me a break. Spoiler alert, Eddie. Spoiler alert. Haven't gotten to those seasons yet. I've only seen seasons 1 to 10, and even then I haven't finished 10. Oh, bless you, Blaine. You think we have good Paramount Plus in the UK? You think that I'm able to actually legally watch Survivor? Oh, bless you. No, Paramount Plus is so ass in the UK. There's no good reality shows in the UK. I'm fairly certain that the challenge is not on there. I wish it was, because otherwise I would binge watch those shows. But it's just difficult because like I have to go on those websites and find it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like every 2 seconds some like old biddy nearby is trying to get a date with me. No, Maura is from Longford. She's like 20 minutes away. Damn, I did not know that. I really thought she was Northern Irish for some reason. That's so crazy. Okay, my bad then. Where do you store your Dance Moms images for your pyramid? Literally on the desk next to me. They just sit in a pile, and it is like literally this is the pile, and it's just a pile of the covers and then the mums and the kids, which is really funny. If Joe wins, I will riot. Genuine riots. Yes. The streets of England will be bathed in blood. If Sam won that season, I swear to God, that diva at the end who did steal loved her. Same with the other guy. Camille, what a queen. What an absolute legend she is. Absolute legend. When she held up that still, I wish I'd recorded my reaction to that, because I think I was sat on a train back and I gasped so loudly that the woman next to me, or not woman next to me, but the woman across the aisle to me looked at me like I'd just been stabbed. It was really funny. Joe reminds me of Sid from Ice Age so bad. That's craziness. Oh my God, Outer Banks is it. Drew Starkey is literally the love of my life. Damn, maybe I should do it. You should totally do Wife Swap. I've heard Wife Swap's crazy. I can't lie. But I've seen like the bad clips from it where it's like, oh, this husband is racist. And I'm just like, oh, that's so awkward. I don't know whether I could watch that. Do you think Jack should have a spot on Traitors UK 4? Absolutely. I think what they did to him was really cruel, actually. He didn't get to play the game. So absolutely he should be invited back. About users, how would you say mine? My friend from the UK always gets confused about the E accent. So I would say Ninja Dela, but I also don't know. Like I like you're from, was it Czechia? Like Czech Republic? Because like an accented E, I very badly speak Spanish, and so an accented E, I can't even remember. I don't even know what that would look like or sound like. Anyway, I'm Irish, and the challenge is on Paramount, but only a few newer seasons which are hit or miss, but 100% worth a shot. I also don't have Paramount Plus at the moment. I used to, and I don't think it was on there back then, but it might be now. It's just a shame. I just want them to put all of it on. Let me watch Survivor on an actual TV screen. Do you know what I mean? Like, let me watch it. Oh, so jarring. What do you do for work? I am a maths tutor. I tutor maths. Wife swap is so funny. I saw one the other day where this really controlling husband and really controlling wife mix, and the arguments were so elite. Yeah, honestly, it would be wild and crazy. Have you ever seen Below Deck? It's very niche and very entertaining. I've heard Below Deck is really entertaining, and I would 100% watch just for Kate Chastain. Who would you want on All Stars Traitors? Just the iconic ones, really. I think if they're gonna do an All Stars Traitors, it has to be after they've done at least 4 seasons. So they can pick like a quarter of each cast. I think that would make sense. I think a third of each cast is too much. I think it definitely makes sense to have there be at least 4 seasons before they even attempt to do an All Stars Traitors. But I think rather than doing an All Stars Traitors, they should bring back ex-contestants and put them on to each season. So have like somebody that knows the game, because that's why having Kate Chastain on season 2 of US was so much fun, is because she already knew how to play the game. So she was like, I'ma just vibe. I'ma just chill. I know how to play the game now. Am I a fan of Eurovision? I watched it like 2 years in a row, and then I didn't really watch it last year because I was on holiday. I literally was traveling the same day to Greece, and I don't know. I'm not in love with it. Like, I think some of the songs are really good. Like I think it was 2022 was the first year that I watched, and I loved the Swedish song that year. Hold Me Closer by I want to say Cornelia Jacobs, but I could be wrong with that name. Lamal, I'm not in school anymore, but can you teach me because I'm so bad? Also, my job literally revolves around money, so I fear I'm cooked. Honestly, like I do GCSE and A level, so like the advanced stuff, and yeah, no. I mean, if you're like, yeah, I'm sure it's not that bad. Yes, I'm Czech, and the accented E is basically long, so it's like Adela. So it's like Ninja Dela, but I make most of my friends just say Adela, Adela. Oh, Adela. So it's like pronounced it like day rather than Del. Adela, Adela. Okay. Because it's easier for them. Dream Traitors lineup of UK and US 1 to 3. You got to put Kate Chastain in there. Obviously, she's iconic. I haven't seen season 3 of US, so can't comment on that. UK, Amanda. You got to invite Amanda back. You got to invite Diane back. Got to invite Linda back, obviously. You got to invite Maddie from season 1. I think you got to get Wilf back. As much as I didn't enjoy him in his series, you got to get him back. I think the difficulty is that the people that I want to bring back are the traitors, which is actually like there's not many faithfuls that make a strong impression on me enough to make me want to bring them back. I think that's the issue. Like season 1, like faithfuls, they were like they were good for the show, but they didn't really stand out. Whereas I feel like season 2 made a better job of making everybody stand out. I could be wrong though. I think Christian Vanuatu would be amazing on US Traitors. Has he fallen off the face of the earth? Because like he's never come back to Survivor. Obviously, I know the reasons why, because Jeff hates him. But as for like
other shows. Has he been on other shows? I'm not, as far as I'm aware, I don't think he has. I prefer UK to US. As UK, they don't really know each other, whereas in the US, it's 50% celebrities, and that ruins the dynamic for me. I think in the US, it's always more fun to watch because they really get into it and it gets dramatic and tense like very quickly. But I feel like the UK is better to watch. It's a better season of the show, in my opinion. I know algebra, addition, subtraction, and multiplication. I mean, that's really what you need to know. Do you know division? I mean, to be fair, you don't really need to know division with money. Kinda. It's hard to explain. Friends say the second one. You said, oh, okay, fairs. Maddie made me laugh so much it was hilarious. Yeah, Maddie was great. Do you watch Total Drama or Disventure Camp? I do not, but I do want to watch them at some point. You do the crime, you gotta do the time. Maddie, my queen, and she's a legend on Uncloaked too. Yeah, Maddie is, when I tell you, one of the funniest people ever. I really, really enjoy just all the content that she puts out. She's so funny. Okay, now that chat's calmed down, let's talk about what to expect from this year, 2025. So obviously, let's start with Dance Moms and Survivor. They're continuing. They are renewed for another series, obviously. Survivor, I will be doing season 11 at least. Obviously, circumstances could change after that, but at least I'll be doing season 11 purely because I really want to see how Stephanie gets on. Wow, people are sending paragraphs in the group chat. Okay, give me a second. So let me finish off with Dance Moms. Dance Moms, I am planning on definitely continuing. I can't not do them because everybody loves them so much. It's the most popular videos on my channel. I would be silly to stop them. As for the spin-off shows, now there are 3 spin-off shows that we have to watch, apparently, according to the comment section. Studio Rescue, Raising Asia, and then the what's it called? ADC season 2. How did I forget that? So with those 3, they will be coming at some point, but I wouldn't expect them until after season 3 is done. Maybe, but I wouldn't expect them until after season 3 is done, which currently we're on schedule to finish season 3 around about April. Which is hilarious. Potentially even longer. I don't know, because some of the episodes are quite long and there's loads of filler episodes as well. So I don't know how many of them I'm going to do. But that's how it's going with that. As for Traitors, obviously I'm finishing UK. I will be doing a couple of videos extra beyond that. One video, obviously, the rankings. I do rankings at the end of every single reality show TV. And then I also will be doing a wish list for season 4, what I want them to add into the show. And then let me catch up on chat first, actually, before I jump into the next section. I actually have a master's in maths. Damn, nice. I was thinking it would be a great idea of making the traitors global, where they would put all the players who were traitors. That would be fun. I think that would be really fun, but I think you'd need a couple of people in there who are not traitors. Because I think if you put just all the traitors in, some of the traitors were really bad at the game. Like, really bad at the game. So maybe we don't invite them back. And plus, I do not want to see Sam back on my screen at all. Yeah, Chris hasn't been on any other shows, but Twyla has. She was in a duo with Fair Play on Fear Factor. Yeah, I remember reading about that on her like Survivor wiki page. I was like, huh? Excuse me? What's that all about? Traitors, after many seasons, should do a season where they bring back iconic traitors and do a season with just them. I think that would be interesting, and they need to do more seasons. I think the issue with the traitors currently is that we're just too early on in its lifespan. Like, it's so new that they can't do anything like that until we're well into the like seasons. Like, think Survivor didn't do an all-star season until season 8. And we're only on season 3 of the US and the UK, so I don't know. We won't be getting that anytime soon. Who annoys you most out of Joe, Leanne, and Livy? Livy was the most obnoxious. I actually don't dislike Leanne. I think she has her moments where she annoys me, but I don't actually dislike her. Joe is just... he's frustrating more than he is annoying. because he just thinks he's correct all the time and he just isn't. And that is so, like, there's nothing I hate more than someone who is definitely wrong but thinks that they're right. And that is hilarious to me. The spin-off shows are crappy and the new Dance Moms is so bad, just my opinion, but like it cannot compare to the OG. Yeah, I've heard it's good, but it's not as good as the original. And as for the spin-off shows, yeah, but obviously they're gonna bang views, Erica. So I've got to think smart here. Obviously, if I put up Studio Rescue, it's gonna bang 1,000 in a day. Do you know what I mean? So I got to think smart. As much as I don't want to watch her go into studios and act like hers is the best on the planet, I kind of have to. I have to complete the universe, the Dance Moms universe. You know. Would you watch Fear Factor? Probably not. Probably not, just because like. What even is Fear Factor? Like, what is the show? What is the premise of the show? Is it just facing your fears? Have you ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Big Bang Theory? I know you already watched Modern Family. I've watched, if there's like a big sitcom that runs for like more than 8-9 series, I've watched it. Like I know Superstore didn't run for that long, but like I've watched Superstore, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Big Bang Theory, obviously Friends, Modern Family, How I Met Your Mother. What else have I seen? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That one's a 10 out of 10 show. I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but I have seen a lot of them, to be fair. Okay, so let's talk the week of pilots that we're doing. So the 4 shows are The Next Step, Glee, Toddlers and Tiaras, and America's Next Top Model. So Joe is irritating, but I feel bad for him. The amount of hate, yeah, the amount of hate he's gotten is, I feel like, a little bit unfair, but it is what it is. You act like a cock on TV, you're gonna get hate. 6 contestants compete 3 stunts to win 100k. Oh, so it's not like they put their head into a box of bugs and they have to like complete challenges or something like that. Okay, fair enough. There is a game on Roblox called The Snakes. I played it the other day, and it's actually surprisingly good, but some people are a bit stupid, still great fun. Oh, The Snakes, like the traitors. Oh, because I've been playing, I'm not recently, but like back when Big Brother was on, I played a lot of, is it called Eviction Notice? I was obsessed with that game for like a solid 3 or 4 weeks. I actually won once as well, which was fun. But anyway, so pilot week. So the 4 shows. We'll start with The Next Step. 22-minute episodes, blessed. If that is the show that continues, you can expect like a couple of episodes a week, maybe. Joe's too sensitive. The Traitors is not the game for him. I don't even think that he's sensitive. Like, I haven't seen that in the game. I think he can just be a bit too confrontational, and it's just like, whoa, dude, just chill out, please. Like, back up. So yeah, The Next Step, I'm excited. I am less excited for it than Glee, which is the other scripted one that I'm doing. Oh, see you later, Footy, Edits FC. Enjoy. I hope you have a good evening. The second stunt is the gross stunt where they have bugs. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. When you do premieres, yeah, I do recognize people's usernames. I can't name them off the top of my head, but like I notice the same people in the comment sections, and obviously like yourself, you're always in the premieres, which is really nice. So like I do recognize usernames, but like, you know, when it's like when you see them, you're like, oh, I know who that is, but like when you're not looking at them, then you're like, and you're asked to record. It's like, oh, you have a funeral to go to, Erica. Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. I hope, like, is it a family member? Hope everything's okay. Love you and thanks for making my evening a bit better. Big hearts. Thank you for turning up. Stephanie and Bobby John rejoined in Guatemala, but originally it was going to be Roger and Scooping from Australia. Oh, but it was confirmed John and Wanda were the original returnees. Yeah, I heard that it was Jonathan and Wanda. I've not heard about Roger and Scoopin, I can't lie. But I think Stephanie and Bobby John were the right picks, personally. I think with some of the cliques, it's the main character energy they have. I think what tipped it over the edge with Joe is the fact that he was like me with the shield after. Yeah, the whole shield thing was just so jarring. I reckon they should make like a traitor season, but with all the people that were banished and first killed to give them another chance. Yeah, I don't hate that idea, to be fair. I actually don't hate that idea. Will we get a second chance of first evictees or first like banished / killed before we get a first out Drag Race season? Potentially. Anyway, next step. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited for it. I'm kind of not excited for it. I say I'm kind of not excited for it. I am excited for it. I think it'll be fun. I'm just warm, Ninja, and my cheeks just go red when I'm warm. And also I've been drinking alcohol. My cheeks flush when I drink alcohol. Yeah, it's really warm in the room. I've currently like rolled up my sleeves because it's hot, but I don't want to take off the jumper because then I'll be too cold. It's a weird balance to keep. As for Toddlers and Tiaras, I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be fun. And I am excited for America's Next Top Model. I haven't decided like what I'm going to do with those because obviously I've got like the Dance Dance Pyramid. I don't know what I'm going to do with America's Next Top Model. I want to do something cool and creative, but like I have to have a think about that. I've got until the end of Feb to film it, so we'll see how it goes. Toddlers and Tiaras, it's just going to be a standard reaction, I reckon. And then with Glee, okay, Glee, I've actually got something that's actually quite fun and funky. And it could be good, it could be not, but like I'm not going to promise anything. It's just an idea that I've had. I was thinking of obviously watching the episodes, but also I'm thinking of potentially covering some of the songs in the episode and releasing them for members. Because obviously if I put them up, I'm not going to be able to monetize them. And therefore, like, I want to kind of make some money off of it, like, off of the videos. So I'll probably put them in, like, the Glee bonus content videos that I do. There's so many seasons of America's Next Top Model. Yeah, so I'm only going to be watching, like, the first episode of the first series as, like, a little teaser taster. And that's what the pilot week is. I'm going to be doing the first episode of those 4 shows. And then whichever one gets the most views, I'll continue with. Or whichever 2, depending on how many I feel like I'm doing. And then the rest I can just revisit at another point. You should do some of the memes. America's Next Top Model, I only know like one scene from it, and it's the "We were rooting for you, we're all rooting for you." And that's the only thing I know. Yeah, I'm excited for you to do Toddlers and Tiaras. I've watched a handful of episodes. I've watched like 1 or 2 episodes. I've watched the one like Daz Games did it ages ago, where it's like the one where they accidentally hit the baby's head on the door, which I find really funny. When he's like, "Except knock her the fuck out." That's a really, really funny Daz Games moment. I love Daz Games. Who's your favorite hero and villain in Survivor so far? I don't think there has, like, there's not been many like notable villains that I've enjoyed. Like, apparently, what's her name? Jerry. Apparently Jerry from season 2 and 8 is like a villain on the show, but like I've always really liked her and thought that she's a really nice, entertaining person. So I really don't understand it. Blaine, I might actually see whether people's like I've got like suggestions for what season of America's Next Top Model I should watch and see what they think, because I feel like season 1 is like too early to start from, but like I want to start from the beginning. So if people are like, "Oh, watch from like season 5," then I might be like, okay, well, let me watch at least a season to understand what I'm getting into, so I don't just go in completely blind. As for like a hero, again, I don't feel like there's many heroes. This is why like when I come to the hero and villain like season, I'm gonna be like, really? We're considering this person a hero and this person a villain? Really? Like the only villain I can think of so far is like Johnny Fairplay. And maybe like the cast of Thailand, apart from what's her name? What's her name? Oh, I know. I can picture her face in my name, her face in my name, her name in my head. Oh, balls. Oh, it's really gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to look it up. Season 8 Survivor. Oh my god, when I tell you, my brain hurts from trying to think about this. Okay, Xian, that's her name. Icon, first of all, Xian. Um, Apart from Xian, I hated every other person in that cast. Apart from maybe was it Jen, like the old lady that came like third or fourth? I don't know. I really liked her as well, but apart from that, Thailand sucked. Um, yeah. So with Glee, I'm planning on doing some covers of the songs. Obviously, like I love Glee. I've seen it before, so it's going to be a very different style of video because I've seen it before. So I'll be making jokes about stuff that I've already seen before, obviously. Um, but yeah, should be fun. Unrelated, did you watch Sonic 3? No, because I haven't seen Sonic 1 and 2. I haven't really watched movies, I can't lie. Attention span dies, I can't lie. Just not my thing. Like especially Sonic. I haven't bothered to watch it. Sorry. Um, where is my brain going? Okay, so 4,000 subscribers. You guys reached it, and that means that we're doing the recreating a scene, right? So I teased it at the end of last video, or at the end of in the chat in the end of the last premiere, but I have decided on what scene I'm gonna do, and I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do it yet because it is going to be a little tricky with getting somewhere to film it and making it look good. But I have do you guys want to know what the scene is? I'll wait for a response, it's fine. I'll just play some elevator music. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay, this is really awkward. No one's replying in chat. Okay, I'll just say, it is going to be the stop eating. That's why you're fat scene. With the chair being thrown. I haven't decided how much of the scene. See you later, Jade. Good night. Sleep well, please. Don't let the bed bugs paralyze you. But I will be doing the chair scene with Paige and Abby and Kelly. Haven't decided how I'm gonna do it yet, and obviously I will be playing all parts. So we'll see how that goes. But hopefully it will be funny and it will be entertaining. I was just thinking about like what scenes have I seen so far that would be funny to do, and I thought like which ones are the ones that stick in my memory, and the first thing that came to my mind was stop eating, that's why you're fat, because that, when I tell you, that scene sent me into a tailspin. Sorry, I'm just putting my phone on charge. That was such a funny one. Gonna head to bed as well. Have a good night. I've enjoyed the chat. We're gonna be ending up very shortly, so you will not be missing that much. But yeah, so that is the vibes. Like I said, we're gonna be ending shortly. So yeah, does anybody have any questions before we finish up? Let me know down in the chat if you've got any questions. Well, we know what your Abby looks like, but I wonder what your Kelly will look like. I don't think my Kelly will be as hilarious as Abby. I think I'm just gonna put a wig on, and maybe like I'm gonna try and find similar outfits to what they have on, but no promises. Probably Abby would just be what I wore before, and then Kelly, I'll have to go through like scene by scene. I'll have to write out a script. It's gonna take me a couple of months, I can't lie, but it will be coming. But yeah, let me know if you've got any questions in the chat, and then we'll probably finish off around about past. We'll just chill and chat until then. But yeah, I'm surviving and thriving on the channel right now. We're on our way to 5,000, which is kind of crazy, and then 10,000 by the end of the year, which is even crazier. I can't lie. Can you tell us the 2025 schedule in terms of how many days of videos and such? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? How old am I? I'm 22. Yeah, 22. I know. Getting towards my mid-20s, which is really scary. Don't like that. How many days of videos and such? Like how many days I'm gonna be doing a week? Like probably until the end of February, I'm going to be doing 7 a week ish, and then probably in March is when I'll dial it back to about 5 or 6. Oh wait, another one. When is the next stream? Pff, I could not tell you. The next definite stream is when we hit 5k, but aside from that, I don't know. I genuinely don't. I do not know. It depends when I have the energy for it, because usually at this time of night I'm like, okay, time for bed. So what's it looking like after Feb? So after Feb, it will be probably 5 or 6 a week. Probably keeping Wednesdays and Sundays as Dance Moms days. And then I don't know what the exact schedule is going to look like, but I'll probably be doing 1 or 2 Survivor videos a week, and probably 1 Traitors US video a week, and then probably like 1 of the pilot episodes as well. And then when US is done is when I'll probably pick up the second most popular series as well. So I'll still probably be doing 5 to 6 videos a week. I just need like that one day to allow me to like get ahead slightly. Because like the issue is I will get ahead, and then I'll take like a weekend off, and then by the end of that weekend I'm like, oh, fuck, now I'm back to square one because I haven't gotten ahead. Whereas at least if I have that extra day, then it just gives me another stopgap. But there will be like shorts going up on those days probably. Shorts are just the most annoying thing to edit, because I'm always so unsure of like what moments will make good shorts, and so it's just like tough. Not me just realizing this the first time I've seen you without headphones on for this long. Yeah, this is what I look like without headphones on. I know, a mess. I feel like headphones help me to like shape a little bit better, shape the face. Do you use tier lists for rankings, or just write a list and memorize before you record? So the tier list is always on screen. And I do it whilst I record, and I kind of make my decisions on the spot. I'm one of these people that is very much I have to make a split-second decision, otherwise I will sit there and I will and ah. However, when I do my musicals one, that will be in a list. The series will probably be about 8 episodes long, and in each episode I will be doing 10 musicals, and we'll be doing a countdown from 80 to 1. I can already tell you, I know exactly what my 80 is, and I know exactly what my top 10 is currently. But everything else is subject to change, because obviously I'm only at 70. Let me look at my notes page, hang on, because I've got a list of like all the musicals I've seen. I'm currently at 71, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5 new musicals that I'm seeing. 7 in total before no wait, hang on, 8 that's up until June, but 6 of them are new ones, 2 of them are things I'm seeing again. So yeah, probably won't happen until much later on this year, but we will, or maybe I'll do like, unless I see something egregiously bad, I might start like the 80 to 71 early, because I know what musicals will go in that section. But yeah, I hope that answered the question. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Any more questions before we finish up? Because otherwise I am going to dip, and I'm going to get in bed, and I'm going to get comfy, and I'm going to watch the end of From season 3, because I've been really loving that series. I'm currently in the middle of the Arrowverse, so where am I at in Arrowverse? So I'm obviously watching it in episode order. So I've got like a thing on my phone that tells me, okay, you need to watch this episode next. You need to watch this episode, then this episode. So I'm about to start season 5 of Arrow, season 3 of Flash. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Lovely to see you. Thank you for the stream, Ethan. This has been so much fun. Need to head off of work now. Well, have fun at work. Enjoy yourself. Glad you could hop along. Yeah, so season 3 of Flash, season 2 of Supergirl, season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow, and season 5 of Arrow, which I'm actually really excited for. All of those series are really, really entertaining and fun. So yeah. But okay, that is it, guys. I'm gonna finish this off. Oh, thank you so much. I know I shouldn't be rough and tough on myself. It's self-deprecating humor. It is what British people do. It's what we specialize in, is taking the piss out of ourselves so other people don't get the chance to. Also something that you kind of pick up in school so that people don't bully you. And as someone that was, yeah, you kind of just learn how to deal with bullying by using humor to distract. But yeah, the pizzazometer was funny. That was just me sitting there going, oh, it's just a long day, in it. It's a long day. But that is it. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to go like, love, and do everything on the YouTube channel. You know what to do. Most of you are here from the Dance Moms video, so big love. And if you're here from Traitors, send some love to my other videos. If you like Traitors, you're gonna love the Survivors videos that I do. And like, I do reactions to them, so you don't even have to know what's going on. You can follow along by my videos, because I pretty much give you all the plot, the necessary bits at that. And they're only like 20 to 25 minutes long, most of them. So you got no excuse, really. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now.